It was just another slowpoke. But this one, he was different. Sandra evolved, and everything was going just smoothly in the cave. But of course, I had to turn back. For the experience from the trainers, and to have everything neatly finished. It was a huge mistake. Mordelina managed to beat the first couple of slowpokes. The last one was not so easy. Then we lose another one. And another one. Besides losing these Pokemon, I also lost a couple of encounters. A couple of Bullpigs and an Electrode. In Lavender Town, I faced Gary one more time. Pokey, my Beedrill, she was really tired. Gary's Execute was being a huge annoyance. It was time to bring the starter. Gary wasn't worried. He had the confidence of a professional. Charmeleon used Ember. But of course, Execute had to survive on 1 HP. As if he was a player, he used Hypnosis, and Charmeleon fell asleep. Without mercy, Execute started attacking. Again and again. And when the end was near, I really want to make salad now. Hey, what are you doing there? These damn morons. Drinking lemonade in the fountain. How could they? I hate this. Don't want to be here anymore. I almost had to animate that. But I cannot give up. It is not what Mordelina would have wanted. I need to keep going. For Mordelina. It was time to find our next Pokemon. It's time to find our next MVP. I see ya. I want a Psychic Pokemon. It's time to play some Minecraft. Get this viejo. That was how Kurt played all night. Luckily, he was playing in the green version, because if he was playing in the red one, he would have been here all year. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going! Shush! This is the freaking first time that I ever win anything here. God, really. With Porygon in the team, things are looking a little more brightly. However, this was still a really tough run. By the way, I know he's not psychic. I just saw him like that all my life, and I really like that. Also, I am going to use mainly psychic attacks, so let's go. With a new member in our team, it's time to keep going. And what better way to go on than with the next gym? Let's continue to the next gym leader, Erika. Victreebel fell against Porygon. Firo stole Tangela's shoes. And even if it was a bit tough, Poki, my Petriel, managed to beat Vileplume. After that we get Empty Fly and we continue. Let's get ready to continue the adventure with a couple of lemonades. And a couple more. Some more. One more one. Another one. Okay. One more. Last one. One more, just in case. Once we are ready, we continue against Giovanni. Most of his team was really easy, except the Kangaskhan. He beat Ryu, my Gyarados, Sam, my Sandshrew, and also Nana, my Charmeleon. Luckily, he didn't faint them, so they are still on my team. Finally, Pat takes care of the Kangaskhan and we can continue. That is a really brave bird. After taking care of many more things, we continue with our journey. We face a Snorlax. After a really tough battle, we catch him in a Pokeball and it's time to give him a name. The Sleeping Dragon. Smouglax. We continue on, and ahead, we find a Safari Zone. When I get the chance to have a few encounters. I choose to do the most of what I can, and I stand still using my fishing rod to maximize the encounters. Some rules in the Nuzlocke are not so clear. So for this one, I found a video where they suggested that from all of the encounters from the first tour that you get in the Safari Zone, I can pick only one. I managed to find a couple of really interesting Pokemon. On one side, we have a super powerful late game, but that we will need to carry to that point. On the other side, I found a Pokemon that I have never used, that I'm really curious and I'm feeling really excited to try. Gyarados, I think you can have a rest. Pausa, welcome to the team. Pursuit. After this, we face Gary again. Poki did an amazing job in this battle. Even if Gary is really vain, and sometimes he's not really the best protagonist, I can think of many other characters worse than him. For an anime rival, Gary is not that bad. In the end, he wishes us luck, and he says he will smell us later. After that, we get Lapras, we beat Giovanni again, and we continue to the next gym. After meditating a lot, I decide to give Psychic to Porygon and continue on to the gym. Now, I had to think this gym a lot, since this gym and Sabrina's have the same level cap. Luckily, in the end, it was not such a big deal, since in this gym, I'm going to use Porygon as my main Pokemon. And with Sabrina, I was going to use different ones. Porygon was able to beat many of Koga's Pokemon with only one attack, except for his Whizzing and for his Mach. We lose Poki on the way to Sabrina. Goodbye, my old friend. You were here since the very start. With thirst for vengeance, we go in the gym and we beat Sabrina. This one goes for you, Pokey. May you sting clouds in heaven, my friend. I think it's time to give Smokelax a chance. So, I had to train Smokelax for a while since he was really low on level. Go on, Smokelax, attack! What are you saying, Slow? Do you want to learn a new attack? Sure, go ahead. Yeah, you can substitute anyone. Don't worry. What? Yep. I had substituted the only attacking move Smokelax had. And I screwed his moveset. It was really cool. With the new medals we get access to Surf, and we can cross the sea over Lapras. Exploring the ice cave, we get to the lowest level, and we find our first legendary. What's that? What's that? And like that, we begin with Articuno's battle. And so, I think I haven't explained the rules really well, so let's take a look at them. When I started the challenge, I was not really sure which rules I would follow and which rules I wouldn't. And with the exception of that tragic moment, I have been able to follow all the hardcore Nuzlocke rules, playing in set mode and not using items in combat. If, to you, that tragic moment disqualifies my run as a hardcore Nuzlocke, that is fine, I get it. And here comes another one. For the legendary Pokemon encounters, I am going to be using items in battle. Since I really like using only Pokeballs, I am going to use potions to heal my Pokemons in battle. Oh look, battle's still going. By the way, Smokelax was asleep for 36 turns. Look, I think it's gonna end soon. And we got him. PC box, small, square and dark. PC box, you're not getting out. On the next island, we find the fossil scientists. We get our Kabutops and we give him an awesome name. Welcome to the team, Kabu31. Then, Bruma, our Lapras we serve, one-shots all of Blaine's team. And we find this guy. No, get away. Vete. Vete. Keep walking like that. Go away. Okay, let's go get Zapdos. PC box, small, square and dark. PC box, you're not getting out. After that, we explain Giovanni how we beat Blaine, and we continue to the last encounter of this video. Knowing what is coming up, we put Sam in first place, and we move up ahead to face Gaddy. Sorry. In a really humble way, Gaddy requests a battle to practice. Don't you want to wait to go to the league? As in all his other encounters, Gary begins with his pickups. Then, we get Blastoise setting up his rain dance. Kabutops, already evolved, can resist his attacks really well, and he finishes with Absorb. Even if his special attack is not really strong, it was well enough to with Blastoise. However, it is not over yet. He starts by setting up Spore, and I order Kabuterimon to attack. Kabuterimon, use return! Kabutops lands return, but he gets paralyzed. Execute is on less than half HP. Next turn, Kabuterimon is fully paralyzed, and I didn't notice what Execute just did. Was that Protect? Or some buff? I don't know, but we're really close. Kabuterimon! Another return! Kabuterimon gets ready to attack, but because the Paralyze, Execute goes first. It was Solar Beam. With the fear of losing anybody else, I bring Chalice out to the battlefield. We continue through the Victory Road, and we end up in the Indigo Plateau. The Pokemon League. Having lost Kabuterimon, we have a space for a new member on our team. I could bring back Smokelax, or even Rio my Gyarados. I could bring a Venonat to replace Poki, or even Ghastly, even if I can only evolve it to Hunter. A Tentacruel, a Dugong, even if they're really redundant with my Lapras. There's Hitmonlee, there's Mankey as options, or Magnemite, or this one. Hey, thanks for sticking till the end. It's really hard to make these animations, and even harder to voice act them. I'm really bad at that, but I really want to get better. If you liked it, a like would go a long way, and subscribing more. It will really push me to get the last part up sooner. If you want to see more of my art, here you get a couple of my projects. Links will be on the description, and thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. It is.